There we go. Okay. Pause the stream music, and we're back. Alrighty, send out the Twitch note, and then we'll go from there. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna do some dailies for a little bit. And listen to the puppy in the background and make sure he doesn't, eat anything he shouldn't. I do need to finish this Christmas quest though. We got to go to New Gradania. And then that should be good. Let's go. Puppy, leave him alone. He wants to relax. Hey. No. No. Leave her alone. She's relaxing. No. He's a brat. Alright. I have not done Abyssos yet this week. No. Let me change to something I enjoy playing as versus whatever I was on. Okay. I need to get Moogle Tombstones at some point, but that'll be later. Hey, Lawrenson. Oh dear. What does one do at a time like this? Whipping that little one. All shall be well. I want my mommy. Okay. Oh dear, distraught she is. How are we to learn what ails her? But we need to settle her somehow. Sweets, perhaps? Or toys? Okay, reindeer man. By reindeer man, I mean reindeer. He's not really I may guess he is a man. Magic. Reindeer magic. Look at that little girl. Ooh, how pretty. Well done, Blitzen. Well done. Now I may ask the source of her woes. Oh. Greetings, little one. Tell me, what is it that troubles you? Well, me and Mummy went away to the markets, but suddenly she wasn't there, and I got scared. I see. I expect that your mother's still nearby. In which case... Is anyone missing a child? We have a lost child in search of a mother! That's a bit much. Oh, there she is. Oh, there you are. Thank goodness. Mummy! You were there, then suddenly you were gone. I was so scared. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetling. I'm here now. Puppy! No. Thank you so much for looking after my daughter, sir. Thank you, sir. And you too, Mr. Reindeer. Those shiny presents were really pretty. Your hypothesis was correct, I see. What? Oh, right. So Blitzen just proved my theory, didn't he? I was too concerned with helping the little one to notice. Well, I shouldn't complain. So we failed our objective. Should we report back to, Garage? Garanji? Rani? Ranhi? Something like that. Don't mind me. Okay. Let's go. I want my reindeer mount. I want the reindeer mount so bad. I do need to create a set of hotkeys for voice roulette that I can just be like, voice roulette, on, off. Do something fun. Do something silly. Do something incredible. Do something stupid. Etc. etc. Nyaratoka. Aeolus. Akarui. I need more tombstones. Endless tombstones. Why am I running to Mikado Amphitheater, you ask? That's a good question. Why would I run there when I could literally just teleport? Bunny hopping. Endless bunny hopping. Okay. Garanji? Not Garangi. Garanji. Garanji. It's either Garangi or like a YJ, but you know. Ah, welcome back, everyone. How'd you get there in the end? Very well, I'm pleased to say. Managed to reunite a lost child with her mother, and for a happy side benefit, succeeded in proving my theory. Stoic nod. Stoic nod. My, the three of you have been busy indeed. Thank you for your help, adventurer. Allow me to offer my gratitude as well. Were it not for you, I would remain blind to what's truly important. Whoa. Saying thanks as well, are you? It seems to me you played as important a role as any today, Blitzen. You're as dependable little helper as I've ever known. It's curious, though. First he seemed wholly unmotivated to act, and then showed the illusion of his own volition. What do you suppose inspired his change of heart? I believe the answer is concern in the beginning. In the beginning, he could tell that I held none for the children and sought only academic satisfaction. Pure of heart as he is, how could Blitzen be moved to assist me? However, when he sensed that the concern I held for that crying child was genuine, he no longer felt resistance to using his powers. Blitzen sounds like quite the intuitive fellow. Reindeer generally are. As herd animals, they are accustomed to sensing even the slightest shift in feeling or intent. And this is but another theory. I suspect that Blitzen's ancestors conjured their illusions in response to the feelings of love and kindness they sensed in the people around them. Such reindeer were far more plentiful back then. Some were even domesticated to full sleighs. No doubt younglings had ample opportunity to witness the same spectacular illusions we now find so precious. It is truly unfortunate Blitzen's kin have declined in number. But I will cherish their invaluable contribution to the Starlight celebration. Thank you for sharing this fascinating history with us. Stoic nod. If I was able to impart even a modicum of the passion I feel towards my subject, I will count myself very blessed. Ah, but that reminds me. There was one task for which I would appreciate your assistance. To wit, sharing Blitzen's miraculous illusions and the joy they inspire with as many children as you can find. Leave it to me, dude. Speaking the true spirit of Starlight, Lawrenson, I dare say you'll be a little helper yet. I have my mount. That's all that concerns me. Mounty mount. Mount. Speak with Lawrenson to accompany him on a special Starlight Celebration mission. Who knows what familiar faces you might encounter. Oh, we get to do memory quests. For all the people you've unlocked. I'll be right back. Puppy needs some love. He needs a treaty love. Okay, well, I was going to give him a treat, but apparently this popped. Curses. Curse my bladder. Curse the queue. That's okay. Take your time. I would really love to have a hang baby emote or just animation loop. That would be great. Maybe I should ask my model mama for that. Why? Are you grieving on purpose, dude? That seems very, very intentional. I'm trying to be nice, by the way, but... Oh, you're right. I don't have the MP for you anymore, dude. Puppy, stop. Puppy. I can feel you being fed back there. Puppy. Oh, I messed that up. It's okay. Okay. Come on. Separate. There we go. Okay. A little better. Okay. Oh my god. God, that was a rough run. What do I need? Chess pieces, anything really. Let's pass a couple things and I'll get the others in a moment. Look at what the puppy's doing. Okay. Oh. It's not even an actual quest, it's just a go do the thing. Well, I'm gonna wait a second. Because my queue's gonna pop in the middle and it's gonna be story stuff and I like to watch the story stuff. You read the lines and see who's who. Let's see what we got going on. I got hands, which I really didn't want, but that's okay. I would have liked to get a shirt. I don't know who needs it right now. Looks like Wifey's model is in a better place. Ooh. That'll be fun. Okay. Okay. Let this go for a moment. Okay. Alright, Lahabre, let's do this. For the, well, I guess it's Hephaestus, not Lahabre. Yet. Alright, Hephaestus, let's do this. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. Maybe. Stain, alias, set. Okay. Alright, I face this. Let's go.
暗き牢獄を命とねとしてやろう。我が炎愛しき獣と化す。消し止め燃え上がれ獣よ。絶望とともに眠れ。思い知るがいい。我が身すら捧げた成果、とくと見ろ。今の私はいささか強王だ。
Excuse me. Oh.
天国の力を受けるがいい。サボりくらえ。
Ooh, I got clipped.
我が炎愛しき獣と化す。消し止め。我が願いのために。進め、荒ぶる真紅よ。灼熱よ、走れ。 くと見ろ。今の私はいささか強だ。神に逆らうなど愚かしい。煉獄の力を受けるがいい。臨終よ、サボりくらえ。我が炎は愛しき獣と化。そこまでだ。
Oh, sorry about that, buddy. And done. Boom. Give me a shirt. I need a shirt. Give me the shirt. It's not gonna give me the shirt. They're like, oh wait, there's only 4 of us. There's only 4. There's only 4. I might get a shirt. I just need a shirt. Give me the shirt. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me the shirt. Give me. Yay! Okay. What's these? Feels very safe. Much safe. Okay. Now, I will not do 8. I will do 1 and 2. And I will get the puppy an actual treat now. Ugh. Gotta give the host a treat too. He's got a treat. All the puppies got treats. I should get a puppy treat emote. Just rains puppy treats from the ceiling. That'd be pretty good. Awesome. Good, awesome. I can speak like a human being. Okay. Need one more shirt. What do my characters look like? So let's see. Tanks are using Lunar Envoy, everything. So I'm not gonna worry about them. Mages already have Purgatory, everything. All healers. Damage casters have Purgatory, everything. Maiming has Purgatory, everything. Almost. On the left-hand side. Melee DPS could use some Purgatory. Ninja needs some Purgatory. Physical ranged needs Purgatory. Okay. Good to know. We'll wait here a second. Let the... Oop, excuse me. Bum, 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 bum. Leave him alone. Hey! Hey! Leave him alone. Good boy. Puppy, stop. Leave him alone. He's trying to lay down. He was eating his snacky. Asking my friends for ideas what to stream for my next round today after we wrap up 14. Which will be another hour or so. Probably another hour and a half to get the dailies I want to get done. But they're like, oh, play, what do you call it? Stop. Stop. He's drinking and eating. Stop it, puppy. Just mommy need to come smack it. I'll come smack it. It's gonna rub your face. Rub your face. Get over here. Get over here. No. 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 Oh no. Look what you've done. You terrible bad boy. He wants some water. I'll be right back. Good boy. Good boy, Hosh. Hey, baby. My kitty cat's on the thing, meowing at me. She's being adorable. Oh. That's not. Let's not be the ones to aggro. Side, front, then random. first. I should not be trying to sing. But you want to. You want to so bad. It goes so hard. I wish I could sing. I practiced for a long time. I actually used to do, what do you call it? Chorus in middle school. And then I just fell off that train entirely. I started focusing on things for college too much, and basically anything that wasn't going to help me get ahead in college studies and whatnot, I just stopped doing entirely. Tons of computer classes, tons of everything else, but no fun extracurriculars. I actually recently started trying to pick back up vocals, but vocal lessons as an adult is really hard. It's a lot of time. It's like learning another language, and I spent enough time trying to learn Japanese and Korean that no time for this. No time for this. Ooh, shishi. Okay. All right. Alright, is this the one we want, or do we meet with the other one? Oh, this is the one we want, okay. She's not doing her weird thing yet where she, is trying to juke you. Trying to juke you! I think this one's where she starts juking. She's like, ah, yes. Let me start, not quite yet. Getting close. I need a shirt. No boots. 1% all the boots. Puppy. But I get. Ooh, I got the shirt. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Who do I want to do? I think I'm going to do range DPS actually. Okay, we did the 6 circle. I think. Let me download my wifey's latest update image for her potential avatar. Can I download it? Can I just do this? Or is it this one? There we go. Amazon, how dare you? Okay. Puppy, if you're chewing on the back of the couch, I'm going to have to beat you. Don't make mommy eat you. Okay. Let me give him some water. He can use some. He didn't really drink a lot by himself. We'll start our queue while we're doing this. Ugh. Once it gets to puppy time, it just feels like it's constant. Up and down, up and down. Up and down, up and down. You're like, I want this. Okay. Got my wifey's feedback on her model. Ooh la la. And now I'm going to go let the puppies back in. Blah blah blah. Ah! Sorry. I almost knocked over my camera and everything else. That'd be really bad. That would not be good, would it, children? Okay, be right back. Okay. 50 pounds of doggy belong to me. Belong to me. Belong to me. No, no AFK. Well, this is taking its sweet time. My sound is probably terribly delayed, so I'm adding this terrible, terrible noise to everything. Okay. Hey, puppy. to that. Listen to all that noise. Stop. Stop! No. Quit going for my hand. That's not fun. You know better. Leave him alone. Yeah. Sit. No. Sit. Leave him alone. Puppy's gonna need to go into bed soon. Go bed. No. Leave him alone. Go bed. Go lay down. Lay down. Good boy. Good boy. Oh god, okay. Okay. Ugh. Good boy. Good boy. I know. You just want him to play with you. I know. It's almost time for another break. When I get my next break, I'll take you outside and make you run. How's that sound? How's that sound, puppy? How's that sound? Hopefully it sounds good. Sounds good to me. Not that I want to run, but you know. You do what you gotta do. You do what you gotta do. Bum, 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 Da-dum, da-dum, bum. This does not want to pop. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta get my retainer stuff. I haven't talked to them all day. Oh my god, why is this? Oh, there we go, finally! We'll get to do this and probably expert roulette. And then I'll have to pause for a little bit. We'll move on to game number 3 for today. Oh, I never changed my thing to Final Fantasy XIV. I forgot to do that. No wonder nobody's coming. Usually I at least get 1 or 2 new people just flocking and be like, oh, you're playing FF14? Ooh. Well. My bad. My bad. Such is life. Maybe I'll go till 1:30 or 2. Well, the samurai pulled. which direction are you going? Clockwise, counterclockwise? Clockwise it is. Done. Okay. I guess I want gloves. I still need 2. I really just still need everything. Okay. Gimme. Roll, fools, roll. What's up with me? I know you know how to play without putting your mouth on me. Over here. Let me move my chords. There you go. Whoa. 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 Yes, ow. Careful with that open mouth. Careful with that open mouth, it's deadly. It's deadly. It's deadly, buddy. It's deadly. Deadly. Don't be deadly. Are you jealous, Hush? Are you jealous? He's so jealous. He's so jealous. He's like, I want it. I want to play. Yeah, but your back is like dying. Oh. Gimme. You have 50 pounds against my one scrawny arm. Oh my god. Why are you so heavy? Why are you so heavy? You're so heavy. He's so strong. Hey, down. 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 Good boy. Don't. I got you. I got you. No. I'm sure I sound so sexy right now. Just breathing heavily with terrible tones into my mic. Okay. Of course. Let's go, Ganesh. Okay. The audio is a bit loud. Okay. A little better. Tombstone Farming! Give it to me. Give it to me. Wow, that sucked. Bye. Okay. I really do kind of want to do alliance at some point, but I'm really worried about doing alliance and getting stuck in Nier again. I like Nier a lot. I like the raid mechanics a lot, but I've done it so many times, it's gotten tedious. Jenny. I have a Jenny following on Twitter. What we got going on while I wait? Puppy! Give me a toy! Give me a toy! Give me a toy! Go get it! Go get it! Bring it! Give it to me! Oh! Yes! Ow! Ow! Okay. Okay. Thank you. Ah! Go get it! Ah! Go get it! Go get it! Get it! Yeah, I got your number. I got your number. Give it to me. Oh. Oh, you wear my arms out so much. Oh, so much. My arms are so tired. Ah. Okay. Noko Miyahaneru. Hello, pigs. Hello, pigs. Kawarasakan Goro. That's a fun gun. Oh, it's the gun from oh, what is it? Ooh, Yanyan. It's the gun from the deep dungeon. Go get toy! Why you keep leaving it? Bring it to me. Get it. No? Okay. Oh. You got that envoy gear. Casey Close. Candy. Oh, that's the XR kick. Does that actually show off your arms like that? It does. Interesting. I didn't realize it would do that. It's kinda cool. Gold jacket. Yeah, I'm not a glamour person. I'm a give me the gear so I can smack things person. I'm wearing clown shoes. That's fine. As long as the clown shoes make it so I can kick enemy butt better. That's all that matters. Oh, itchy noise. Okay. We've got all the Lunar Envoy stuff. You have the ring? You do. So I guess we'll do bracelets now. I realized I just said a few moments ago that I planned on talking to my retainers to give them stuff, and I never did it. I completely lost track of that. I got completely distracted. That's just what happens. I don't think I have that. Okay. I think Troyan, yeah, Troyan's better for you. And the other Troyan stuff I should give you are something similar. Okay. I have so many silver pieces to sell at some point. Where's the toy? You keep taking it away and you don't bring it back. Bring it back. Hopefully that's worth something. We can only hope. I have so many stuffed Boko Bokos. I don't need any more stuffed Boko Bokos. Alright, let's see what we get inside this coffer. Not worth that much, unfortunately. Ooh, 94,000. I can get behind that. 250. Okay, for scale. We're gonna do 245. But like, why are you selling so low? Don't you know you're crashing the market? Yes, I do. You seem to think I care. If you think I have a strategy for this at all, the answer is no. I just get close and sell it. That's how it works. This is how it goes. Use some krill. More krill. Ragworm. Plumpworm. I should store some of these things, honestly. Who's the... I think Rosa's the... housing items, yes. Also the scrolls. That I may or may not give to someone someday. A lot of fun things. I figure out what I want to do with all of them. I should take the grilled corn and the Costa del Hielo out. Probably the candlelit sundries too. I'd put them up somewhere. The grilled eagle, the Guardian lunch, the chocolate fountain, the grilled corns, the name day cake, gonna need all those at some point. Ah, okay. Is this normal raid? Normal raid, okay. This should be quick and easy. Puppy, is that you? I don't know what you're doing. Oh, great. I'm gonna do this for the second time today. Who we got? Big beefy fireman. Ooh, oriental dress. Eastern lady's togi. That was pretty. That's normal. That's a fun get up. That's like Code Vein. Okay. Listen to the churning of the sound effects. Okay. Side, back side, maybe? Side, back, back. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. Oh, wow. Almost there. A little over halfway done. Just keep burning. Burn, burn, burn. barely noticed that. Oh my god. Okay. Going to do her this. Oh, I moved a little bit too early. A little better. Done. Okay. I'll put you back up to 70. Maybe I'll put you at like 50. Sound effects are definitely really loud. Okay. I think that'll be a little better, but make my voice a little clearer, hopefully. Okay. What we get? What we get? I didn't get that, but I haven't used that. Okay. Let's do frontline. It's not my favorite thing, but at the same time, it's another daily, and I'm trying to wrap them all up for today, so better to do it now than later. Where'd the puppy go? Where'd he go? Did he go lay down in his bed? I bet he went to bed. He's probably like, other dog doesn't want to play. Let me just go to sleep. It's okay, I get it. I get it. I would go to sleep too. Okay. Where are we at? Let's see. Huh. Okay. Yeah, he's just laying down. That's good. I only need 616 more. And then I've got... What am I doing right now? I think I'm doing... Let's see... Reaper, okay. Oh, why did I pick Reaper? It's okay, I guess. What are you gonna do? Can't do much. Okay. Oh, let me go over here and do some correction. I think it needs to be right there. Not here. Not here. Definitely not here. Right here. There we go. Back to my normal voice. Okay. Oh god, oh god. Why are there still work meetings? Why are they still sending them to me? Guys, we're gone. People are out of the office. We don't do this anymore. We're good, guys. Stop. Just stop. Stop sending us these things that we don't need. There's like 3 people at the office that have a meeting right now. And none of them care. Oh my god. Okay, frontline it is. Okay. Let's be Vitomage. Not a Schwarzmagier. Vitomage. White Mage. I'm very good at this game. Very good for you. God, that's purple. That's some very purple, alright. Oh my god. Wow. I want to blow up the stone. It's the only one active right now. Just kind of interesting. This one will be active in a moment. Let's do this while we wait. Come on. Come on. Give it to me. I'm mostly normal guys, I swear. Can we knock them off? Oh, that sucks to be him. Well now, children. I'm not going to say no to that. That's some free points right there. Puppy! You've returned! I love you! I love you, puppy! Puppy! If you ring the bell, let me know! I don't want you to potty on yourself! You've been so good. Monkey. Go see me. You're screwed, by the way. Not getting out of there. Okay. Next one's up top. I could try to reach it. We might be able to reach it if we go now. We keep going. It'll be really close though. Oh, it's already up. There's a group there. We're not getting anything, but that's okay. That's okay. I think they're going to get it. Yep. It's okay. Return to beginning. There's another one about to pop, so we'll go to that one. Right down there. Let's pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Poppy, poppy, pop. Pop it, baby. Okay. Okay, north. Let's get the far north one, and we can come down and help with the big one after the fact. Oh, I saw you, mister. Being sneaky. Okay, then we will... I didn't get as many points as I wanted to there, but that's okay. You can't get everything. Okay. We'll run up. That middle crystal we're not gonna get, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, yellow's already on it. So we'll wait. Oh, this crystal right here is about to pop. Really? Okay. Oh. This is why I'm dying. I was silenced. Well. I was going to kill this thing, and then apparently they're like, nah. 8 versus 1, then like 8 versus 3, and then like 12 versus 3. Here's what it is. What are you gonna do about it? Okay. It hasn't. Oh, this one's activating. Okay. We'll hang around up here when it does activate. Come on. Pop up. Do it. Do it now. Come on. I know you can. Oh my god, come on. Okay. Okay. There's about to be another one pop up in there, but it's surrounded. We can probably get a decent kill. We just need to... get the right... There we go. We get a lot of points, we got a few. That's all that matters. They changed the range on Mini-Me? I think they did. Okay, well we want to run! Forest run! Go the way. Nope, you keep running. This is bad. We'll come back around here. I'm gonna get any of those points. Ugh. We're so far behind. I don't see how we're going to keep up with this, but that's okay. If we can get this big one, majority of the points of this big one, we should be okay. We should be able to catch up a little bit at least. But we really, really got to group. Well, we got most of the points. Well, the plurality of the points. But not a lot of them. Okay, come on. Over here. Not that I want to be out there, mind you. Nope, that monk. Should have saved my freaking mini thing for him. That's okay. There's a crystal down south, but we're not gonna reach that in time. We're basically in team fight mode for a little bit. Oh my god. No! No! Okay. Well. Yeah, that was nice. Nuked him into the ground. With some help of the other team. That's fine. What else we got here? I just want to get some partial kills here. I'll be honest. I don't even need full kills. I just want some partials. I just want some assists. That'd be nice. Yeah, the range on this feels a lot got a lot shorter. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Hi there, buddy. Oh, I need to use my limit break. It's up again. That was not the direction I wanted to go. Not where I wanted to go. I thought I was targeting the monk, not that. Unless, maybe I was. Maybe he just teleported. Maybe he moved really fast. Yes! Killed a rank 5, that's good. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, let's not let yellow on this. We're still really far behind. There's just no way. There was no way we were going to get anything there. Just is what it is. Alright. I'm going to do one more daily, and then we're going to take a break. And then I will come back to game number 3 today. I'm curious if I'm going to get Gaius, Livia, or Gaius plus plus. I guess it's really more like Livia, Nero, or Gaius. Because the longest cutscene in Praetorium is definitely Nero's spiel at both the beginning and the end of his fight. Gaius is pretty long, his initial one, or his end one, but it's not super long. It doesn't compare to Nero going... Rah, 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 rah. Oh, really? Something I have been thinking about to make my mornings a little more productive on top of everything else. Yeah, like I need to be more productive. Is... I've been thinking of doing a, not a podcast per se, but like my morning drive when I come back from dropping off my wife in the morning. Being like, ah yes, here's what the traffic's like, here's the weather, here are the podcasts I listen to. Distractable is great. So are some ordinary podcasts. Some ordinary podcast. So is Go My Favorite Sports Team. So is the Dark Somnium. So is the official podcast. So is Abroad in Japan. So is the SCP something or the other. I forgot what it's called. I like listening to true crime and horror podcasts. Though I haven't found a lot. I've only found 2 creators I can really kind of stand listening to, like, at length. That's the Dark Somnium. You can find them on Spotify. And the SC... I think it's called the SCP Experience. One second, let me check my Spotify. Spotify! Oh, Spotify! What are my podcasts? Don't. Just don't. Ask what's wrong with you. What the hell is wrong with you? Is this really, really what you want to do with your life? Is this what you want to do with your voice? Is this how you feel? Yeah. It's the SCP Experience, which is pretty awesome. And then when I just want to listen to BS, I listen to Distractable, or Go My Favorite Sports Team, or the official podcast. Now, to be fair, there are times Charlie and his whole group infuriate me. Not because, like, they just have a take that I disagree with, but because sometimes they argue about things that they're so far out of their depth on. And it's like, okay, come on, wrangle it up, guys. Wrangle it in. One of you do maybe 10-15 minutes of internet research. Come back. And it's like, but no. It's just infuriating. Like their AI podcast infuriated me. Both for how generally obtuse, almost willfully obtuse, some of the arguments were. On both sides of the argument. More on one side than another, but I'm not going to go into it. But, yeah. reminds me of the good old story we always learn in software engineering. Back in school, we had this wonderful story about this wonderful machine. And it used to irradiate people. And so I forget the name of the machine. Let's see if I can remember the name of it. I'll look it up. It's pretty famous at this point. The Therac, right? The Therac 25. So the Therac was this radiation machine that you put someone in, you would put some buttons, and it would give them a dosage of radiation. Very standard procedure like protocol, etc. Now, in order to both make the machine cheaper and to just kind of optimize what they could do with it if it needed updates or repairs or whatnot, they tried to minimize the amount of hardware in the machine to what was absolutely necessary for basic function, and then everything else was software controlled. Okay, so this sounds great on paper, right? It's like, oh yeah, you can always fix the software, you can always, make sure things are going well, you test if there's a problem, you just, you take the software and you update it, it's great. Well, one, replacing the software for an embedded system on a machine is incredibly difficult to distribute, especially back in the day before the internet was essentially available in most hospital settings, clinics, etc. And then you also didn't necessarily want to have your extremely expensive machine hooked up to a network, because what was the network going to do with it? So that's a problem. And that means now you need specialized hardware to actually update the machine. And then you also then need someone who's trained and certified to come in and update it. So that's assuming the problems only lie in software. There's a problem. Let's talk about what this machine did. The Therac 25 ended up having this really fun issue where essentially it had a out-of-bounds error that would occur. And when this out-of-bounds error would occur, the machine would just literally pump radiation into its target. And it wouldn't stop. And doctors would use this, and engineers would use this, and it'd be like, hey, patients are complaining, they feel like their skin's on fire, they feel like they're burning, they feel like this, they say this is happening to them. And many people ended up suffering radiation burns, as well as essentially radiation poisoning, because they were given way too much radiation by this machine. And obviously that's not okay, under any stretch of the imagination. So they had to start investigating. And eventually they found this overflow error that would occur, and it was in the analog to digital conversion between the hardware switch and the... Oh, why aren't you aggroing? Aggro, you piece of garbage. It's okay, meerkats. I'm just salty. I'm a very salty lady. But yeah, so this was happening. Now, another problem they had was once the machine was going, you're kind of stuck because it is already in the middle of phase and you can't go walk in front of it. And there's no visual indicator that, the radiation has completely stopped. And there were some odd cases where the radiation would keep going past when it was expected to, I believe because of some other circuitry failure. And if you notice, or your patients are telling you something's wrong, you try to turn it off, it doesn't turn off correctly, you're a health professional, you can move and get them out of the way, but if they're strapped down for any reason or anything else, you walk in there and suddenly you're going to get irradiated. So that's a problem too. So in this goal to fix this machine and make it so that way the software was the primary controller, they subjected people to an interesting error that couldn't be fixed without patching the software. Because it's actually worse than that. It turns out the interfacing between the hardware and software, the analog to digital conversion that was needed, was inherently flawed. You actually needed to replace some of the circuitry as well. And eventually this led to a giant lawsuit. And they fixed the software side, and they came up with replacement fabrication components. But one of the things that came out of the suit was, why isn't there a simple hardware override that would, you know, somebody could have used to just stop this from happening? They notice this happens, they put the plate in the way, and either the machine, or they flip a switch and the machine turns off, or there's a plate you can put in the way that will just stop the radiation from being emitted. Which, yeah. Since then, it's become pretty common for there to be hardware fail-safes. Something that if the machine is misbehaving, any machine, you can turn it off immediately, cut all the power, cut everything, etc. And you don't have to worry about it. Did it actually turn off? Is it actually, you know, working correctly? Did the switch work, etc.? No. There's an immediate hardware piece in the way you can guarantee is like, unless that piece of hardware is faulty, like, it's not capable of actually doing what it was set up for, which is, I guess, technically possible, but you know pretty quick. It's there. And there's an interesting question there about how this applies to other technologies. Like, for instance, if we had an artificial intelligence in charge of, let's say, doing, what do you call it, dead reckoning on transactions. Whoops. Like in a bank. That's what happens if it starts malfunctioning. What happens if it decides that, oh yeah, you, these accounts shouldn't have money in them anymore, even when they should. What happens if it starts essentially thinking it sees faulty transactions and tries to reckon against all of them and ends up bankrupting several people, losing their money and putting it God knows where? You need some way to just turn that thing off. But if it's a software system that's distributed and has access to all of this, all these different, you know, pieces, all this different information, it becomes very difficult to turn off. So that means you need a central source that can be cut off from activities and behavior. There's another thing, which is AI is generally only as good as the data it's trained on. And we have a lot of examples of, this is the same for people, it turns out. People are only as good as the experiences they've been trained against, and even then, they may not be much better. And it's really easy in any type of training data set, or even in a real-world data set, where something's learning in real time, to essentially learn a bad pattern. Now, trivial examples of this are obviously, you know, you teach the talking AI to be anti-Semitic, which you definitely don't want to do, but it's something that can happen. And it's happened countless times. But that's a very overt example. That's getting bad data from the wild that someone's purposely manipulating and saying, okay, do this thing. The problem comes into whenever you get bad data and it leads to bad goal formation. So, one of the problems with having a generalized AI that can learn on its own is it needs to be able to form goals. But you need to be careful because the goals it forms may not be what you want them to be. So an example would be that occurs in humans is the unfortunate thing where people get into depressive cycles. So some of those are biological completely, but some of them are actual learned behaviors, the brain has gotten into a weird place where it has picked up an optimization pattern that is essentially that, oh, doing nothing and getting into this really bad mental place is what we're going to continue to do. And it gets stuck in a loop, essentially, of negativity. And it's very hard to get out of, because the brain has literally gone to a place where it has now made it a goal to maintain this terrible status quo state. It's extremely hard to break. In fact, for many people, you can't break it once you get into that loop, because it's such a quick reinforcement. It's just being reinforced constantly. Because normally, we reward ourselves with endorphins for completing, you know, positive behaviors. But somehow the brain has been tricked, or has tricked itself, to no longer feed off of that endorphin rush. It's now no longer promoting the endorphin pathway, and now it's promoting instead this kind of terrible, well, lack thereof, really. Now, actual biologists and scientists are going to correct me a ton, but the same kind of behavior can occur in an AI if it's allowed to form its own goals. It can learn to make goals, and it can make bad goals if it gets reinforced, even slightly negatively, in a way that is like, hey, this is a thing that you want to do. And the worst part about negative goal formation is it can be extremely subtle at first. You notice some mildly deviant behavior, and you're like, well, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Why is it picking this? The obvious thing that a lot of people would probably come to initially is like, well, the AI thinks differently than we do, which it does. So if it thinks differently than we do, how can we judge whether or not it has the right goal? Especially if we didn't create the goal for it. And it's come up with an interesting goal. Maybe it's like, oh yeah, it's just doing something really intelligently and we can't really see beyond. But if there's an undercurrent of a very specific negative behavior in there that's slowly getting reinforced over time, again, very subtly, you can't really affect that then. At least not until it's too late. Not until you start seeing the overt consequences of that behavior. Now you're going to have to figure out, okay, where did it get that idea? And if you can't figure out where it got that idea and correct for it, then, well, it is what it is. We also have this tendency to think that we can correct for an AI by telling it, no, this is the wrong goal, or that's bad, don't do that. However, without some other mediating factors to ensure that the goal isn't being maligned, we have to be careful of essentially the, what is the word I'm looking for? The malicious compliance effect. Where, so for kids, when you punish them too much, especially without any direct connection to what it is that, you know, they're being punished for, and not with a thorough explanation of like why they should be doing something, kids learn to hide their bad behavior instead of not do the bad behavior. Because the optimal strategy is not to not do the behavior, it's to get away with doing the behavior. This is bad, because an AI could easily fall victim to the exact same paradigm, where it decides to optimize for getting away with a negative behavior versus not doing the negative behavior. Basically finding a way to perform the negative action without being caught. And the more it will do that, the better it will get at it. The better it gets at it. Suddenly when you see things are bad, you're like, oh no! But again, too late. So, figuring out how to handle goal formation with an AI, especially a general purpose AI, is going to be one of the most difficult things we have to master. And it's probably unmasterable, honestly. Never really figured out how to deal with humans at all. And AI is going to be completely different. This brings me to my third very interesting point, which is we have this thought that a general purpose AI is going to be intelligent but be like us and have emotions and all that. So number one, unless the AI has a perfect receptacle body that is like ours, that has the same biofeedback mechanisms that we do, an AI is not going to generate emotions the way we do. Majority of our emotions emerge from those biofeedback mechanisms. Your chest feels tight, your blood pumps, you get red in the face, you feel tension in your arms and shoulders, etc. Or you suddenly feel tears, your face feels dragging, you feel like your shoulders want to just fall down and not lift, your knees feel weak. Those are all biological feedback mechanisms that essentially make you... Some people would say it makes you aware of your emotion, but there's a lot of things that suggest that those mechanisms are the actual emotion. And without those biological feedback mechanisms, then you don't really have the emotion. It's not being expressed and fed back into the system. Not to say that a machine couldn't be given similar things, but based off that concept, an AI's emotions will never be like our emotions, if it has them at all. It's going to have emotions that are very, very different than us. Oh my god. Lady. I kinda love this though. That's really fun. I haven't done the new, this one. This is actually really fun. Mechanic-wise. But, so that's kind of what I would call a little bit of human-centric narcissism there. That we think, because we're the top of the intelligence hierarchy, that the thing that emerges should be like us. And that's not necessarily true at all. So that's number one. Number two, even if the AI had the exact same, let's call it biology for lack of a better word, without the growth paradigms our biology went under, basically the epigenetics and whatnot that's in there, and maybe you'd say, well, isn't that all part of the same biology? Well, let's say same feedback mechanisms, we'll get rid of biology. They aren't going to necessarily respond generation to generation the same way we do either. Because our biology actually has a lot of underlying code that's essentially evolved to handle essentially changes and generational pressures, etc. Epigenetic markers are kind of insane. Really cool, but insane. And then on top of all of that, because of the way it's being exposed to knowledge, it's not gaining it incrementally through experience, trial, failure, etc. It's not going to have the same mechanism of reasoning that we do. It's going to reason about things in a likely more broad scale way, because it's going to be able to absorb knowledge, but it's all through a non-experiential and more of a just grokking of a large data set. Obviously, it can get through some things through experience, but it's not going to have that as much as, like, we're going to want it to go faster than that, and that's the way we're going to raise it. So because of that, it's going to have a very different reasoning outlook. Yeah, we just went to AI tangents, so sorry about that. But based off all of that, the idea of how AI is going to behave and what it's going to do, we really can't effectively predict it. We can't effectively predict, like, what its outlook on life's going to be, what its outlook on interacting with us is going to be, because we don't even have an idea or model for what general intelligence in an AI would even look like. It's easy to kind of look at animals in a lot of ways, because most animals have grown up with similar, especially among mammals, similar feedback mechanisms that we have. They have endorphins. They have brain structures very similar to ours. Heck, they have physiology that's very similar to ours, even whenever you take away a lot of like our special case, like adaptations, like our thumbs and whatnot. The circulatory systems, the endocrine systems, etc. A lot of them are very similar. It's easier to abstract out how a general intelligence in an animal would work, even though it's still going to be crazily unpredictable, than it is an AI. Because an AI is just working with such different hardware, such different information processing, etc., that it's going to be really, really hard, children. It's really exciting in that way, though, too. But that also expands upon the thing of, if we create generalish person intelligences, or we put intelligences to put in charge of things, we need de facto means of disconnecting them, just for safeguards, which means we need to impose hardware limitations. It can't be software, it can't be network, because an AI could learn to circumvent software and network. It needs to be hardware, something it cannot physically interact with, or if it does, we will notice it. And then on top of that, we have to be very, very good at figuring out how we make it set goals. Instrumenting it so it sets goals in appropriate ways, and also instrument in ways that we can monitor how it evolves its goals. Because bad goal formation is the key to nightmares, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, my pseudo-dooming, but my fairly optimistic outlook on things, I'm going to close out of Final Fantasy for now, and we will be back in about 30 minutes. I'm gonna play with my puppy and stuff, and then we will play something else. I might do the wifey and friends. We're talking about doing GTFO when people get back. They're also thinking about playing Darker and Darker with me. Dark and Darker with me, which would be fun. So we're having some conversations. We'll see how that goes. But yeah. Let's see, is it Control 5? Is it Alt Shift 5? Yeah! So yeah. Thanks for watching me play Final Fantasy. And like I said, we'll have a short break. And then we'll be back with something else. I'll figure it out. Okay guys, I'm gonna put on some chill music. And then we'll go from there.